The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? Where are they all going? There's the tiny seed. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. There it is. Another seed lands on the tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Oh no, this one's stuck in this mountain, and the tiny seed is behind, but he's trying to catch up. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down into the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one of the seeds, but the tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. And now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they were going to sleep into the earth. The snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. The birds fly by, and the sun shines. The rain falls, and the seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now they're not seeds anymore. They're plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and rain away from one of the small little plants. And that little plant dies. But the tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it starts to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in the springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along, and oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First, their footsteps, boom, 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 boom. Then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It is summer now, and now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone, and it grows on, and it doesn't stop. The sun shines on, and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller, taller than the people. It's taller than the trees. It's taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at the flower. It is the tallest flower they've ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and butterflies come visit. They've never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it's autumn again, and the days grow shorter, and the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries the red and yellow leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seeds pop open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away into the wind. The end. Where do the seeds go? They start the story anew.